There was never ever any doubt that our visit to America was unlikely going to be a mellow affair, and certainly not sweet. This then is an insight into what really goes on, what happens when you take the polish out of a production and get the rub of the reality of an EMBN trip to California. So 10-hour flight to San Francisco. Why is car hire so much easier here than it is in Europe? Anyway, just going to drive the car, and our direction is Tahoe. Driving into San Francisco on the lorry. Must be like 10 litre this thing. Turning radius of about 50 feet. Gonna need it. There's dirt tracks. I don't know how to use sat nav. I mean, they talk about you not using your phones, but then I think this is even more dangerous. If you don't know how to use a sat nav, you might as well just be looking at the floor. Golden Gate Bridge. It's a bit like going into Wales or coming into England, really, isn't it? Not quite the same though, somehow. And so it was that from one Golden Gate via some golden arches, we had some food on the road and headed to our overnight spot in Sacramento. After a traditional US breakfast, we head back on the 80 East, and the names just keep coming. Shady Glen, Secret Town, Gold Run, Red Dog. The road pulls up towards the infamous Donner Pass. So we just come off the I-80. To a place called Truckee. It's just got out of the car for the back there.
300 yards at the roundabout.
We're literally
take the second exit and stay on Truckee Way.
Just have to excuse a lady friend for a minute. We've literally just got out of the car. It's a few days off December, and it's absolutely stunning here. And we just came across the Donner Pass. So this is like, I don't know, not far from Lake Tahoe, and we've literally driven for hours through woodland. Forest.
Exit the roundabout onto Truckee Way.
Sorry, I have to go. She's just wrapping it up. We're on our way to meet Mark Weir, an 8-time winner of the infamous Downieville Classic, a man known to have climbed 1 million feet in 1 year, to have crossed a desert with a 90% blockage in his heart, and almost certainly one to live in a Lycra. We're here to shoot a video on the area, yes, but we're mostly here for the company, the crew, OBC, Thumbstain, Locomotive Joe, Nerd, Baby Dick, Randy, Pat, Trail Whisperer. What utter legends they are. So we just had our Denny's this morning, and we headed east on I-80 over Donner Pass. And so just to give you a bit of behind the scenes here, so Mark Weir lives here in Grey Eagle, population of about 700 people. He's got his Bosch van. Now Mark has been a Bosch ambassador for about 4 years, since he had a bit of a heart thing going on in the mountains. All the crew here, spare batteries, some very modded Bosch bikes, which you'll find on the channel on a separate video. So yeah, we're going to go and ride some super technical trails, and I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. Obviously a waste of time trying to... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Just broken his bike. Just a bit of behind the scenes here, trying to follow the 8 times Downieville winner down his backyard. And like, there's a bit of single track, and went on his corner. He leaned the bike around in the corner. I thought, I'll try and copy that. Next thing is a boulder. So what we've done is like totally bent Corwin. This is Corwin. This is Craig Corwin.
How you doing?
I've already bent his sort of bash plate, and now I've bent his crap.
We're only on day one. What's it gonna be like by day 3?
No, half a day.
I don't think I'll have a bike left.
Half a day. Craig Corwin. Going like a mentalist. The riding within 1 hour was simply unreal. I was hoping the food would equally deliver too. So not only do we get amazing riding, we get like a kind of episode of MasterChef here with Mark here on the cooking. Nice stove, Mark.
Oh yeah, Camp Chef. We do the big flat iron, keep all the juice in. You know, we don't want it falling through the grill.
You got to keep all the juice in, haven't you?
Yeah, it gets juicy.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine who's a rock climber taught me that.
Early evening at Weir's, deep in the forest, is as you'd expect, grills and gallons of IPAs. We tucked in, as the days ahead would surely be pretty wholesome. The next day, we drive to Downieville. Time for a TripAdvisor to kick in. Well, we've arrived in Downieville. This is our little house in the woods. Come have a look through it. Nice and toasty. Little pine. I'm going to close the door, Jack. So this is like a self-contained unit. There's the child's room.
Guilty.
Here's my room. Here's my room, double bed. So come check out. This is the river where they panned for gold back when the guy, what was the guy's name? William Downey came here in 1849. Come and check out this river here. I think I'll be going in the water today, mind guys. And this is where we're going later. This is where we're heading later. Up into those hills. As you can see, it's end of November, clear blue skies, just a little bit nippy. So just where we're camping is this beautiful bus. Wow, I'm gonna ask Kurt about it.
It's a 1948 GMC bus with a 2-stroke diesel supercharged 6-cylinder made by Detroit Diesel. It was in every troop carrier, tank, every piece of military equipment in World War II, won the war for the Allied forces, and it'll run on anything from lighter fluid to kerosene to diesel fuel.
It's a lot of light fluid.
Yeah, a lot of lighter fluid.
Wow, it's absolutely beautiful. Look at it. And Santa Cruz used this on a film shoot once, kind of back a decade ago, right?
That's right. Yeah, this was a Union Pacific employee bus that they used to transport employees. There's only 3 of these left in existence. One's in a museum in Sacramento, and other one's, I think, in worse condition than this.
But in a few years' time, you can actually hire this beautiful bus out to rent here on the banks of the Yuba.
Yeah, we're gonna restore it and make it a cabin.
Quite an important spot for gold prospecting here.
Yeah, this corner of the North Yuba River along the Lure Resort properties produced a lot of gold over the years. One of the previous owners of the property in the early 1980s, right after he bought the property, dredged up a piece of gold the size of a wristwatch, about that big, in his first summer, and it pretty much paid for the purchase of the entire property.
Wow. Any gold here now? Must be.
Yeah, we have guests that pan for gold and find nuggets. Yep. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Time then to hunt down some trail gold, and it seems there's plenty. Tap that. Bit of a hill climb section here. Okay, go. Yeah! Whoa.
That was so ugly.
Closely followed by Mark Fitzsimmons.
The guy who's in the bantamweight.
The guy's 62 kilos. Cleaned the last section, pressure's on. Look at him go. Oh, he's got it.
He's got
Fitzy's got it. Look at the concentration. Oh!
Well,
When he went live, the pressure was too much.
it was.
Here we have Kurt on his, what do you call it? A connector? Connector up or connector down?
Probably.
Yeah. There you go. Not a house in sight.
No, there's no homes.
But where's ass in sight? That's for sure.
It's massive.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah.
It's the only thing I have that's big, other than a couple more items, but the mustache is huge.
Gorilla butt.
Later that day, we hit some majestic ridges. So great that Corwin gets a little hungry.
How are you feeling?
The ribs are a little sore.
Do you think it was because you should have actually taken a little rest before you entered into this site?
Probably, but I just was on a roll.
Yeah, you were. You
I was
actually
being a
rolled
little-
down the hill.
I was being a little greedy.
Yeah, no, a free greedy grabber.
Yeah.
Yeah, a free greedy grabber.
This is gnarly stuff.
No, it's pretty aggressive.
Yeah. It's,
So do you think you're gonna need to take a time out?
I don't think the ribs are broke,
Really?
but they hurt.
Yeah.
How is the
Yeah, right on my ribs.
How are your old balls?
Oh, the balls are good. It's warm out there. They're good.
They don't call him OBC for nothing.
OBC.
Corwin. Yep, he's
down
a
with-
legend. He's a
Down with
legend.
OBC?
I'm down with OBC. He's
So, around about 4:30, you can see the Sierra Buttes in the background there. We've got this great bit of single track. But honestly, the trail just changes just all the time. We've got rocks and roots, and but this is a really cool ridge section. But like I said, you can see it's like 360. There's Jack, there's the boys, Mark Weir, Kurt, and Corwin. So yeah, now it's time to hit the grill, right, boys?
yeah, we're grilling, bud.
Grill time. A lightning fast trail drops us back to sea level, or was that beer level? Anyhow, lucky for us that as day became night and water became IPA, the fire was quickly lit and the 5-star entertainment kicked into action. So Mark, what we got here? Some tri-tip?
Yeah, tri-tip. Yep.
Nice bit of marbling.
Yeah, it's marbly. Comes from the ass of the steer.
Yeah, means you got some hard balls, right?
Well, we don't. The balls are still in the bag. I can cook them later. They're Rocky Mountain style.
Yeah.
Put those oysters on your beak.
Oh my God.
6 a.m. There's already people rattling around here. Probably can't see. Another day on the hill. Better get moving.
A little foggy from the previous night's action, it's another early start. As we leave, our drone pilot has just arrived. So this is Charlie, the drone man, and this is Charlie's bike. Wise move. What's the car, Charlie?
It's a Cube.
It's a boob.
A Nissan Cube, baby.
Charlie's 110, motor transport today. Like I said, makes total sense. Talk us through some of the details of your bike.
Well, it's pretty stock. It's got a skid plate because I'm not good at riding. It's got hand guards because I'm also not good at riding. And it's got a bell to let people know when I fall down.
What's that?
The cup holder. It's got no clutch, so you can hold a drink and you can have a spare at the ready. It's great.
Why is it not got a clutch? It's automatic, isn't it?
It's for kids. It's a kid's bike.
Right. Perfect for me then.
Yeah.
Have a go.
Yeah, here. You got it. They're all up. 4-speed.
Great.
A hefty start to the next day has us climbing a monumental single track. Proper good.
This is what we need to see more of. Look at that. How cool is that? Pretty long blade too. Ram's Horn, St. Charles, Rambear Mine. Thirsty?
Yeah, no, I was just, this is non-alcoholic.
It's not. It's
I
7%.
always shake like this before I have one of these.
Wow.
Oh, okay, much better.
We shoot some footage in the morning and then chuck the bikes into the truck and headed to a stunning ridge. It was all going oh so well.
We've had a bit of a
drive-by if the cameraman got in a
drone
position, and as I was
skirmish,
restarting, I was backing
and
up.
Tim
I should have
is
fucking
up
turned
the
around.
tree.
Timmy is up there for the drone because Charlie backed it in. You know how you back it in and you don't look back? Things in the mirror are, not always where they appear.
And this is the tree.
He sees it. He sees it.
Look at this tree. So
How
Tim,
far out is it?
it's like 120 feet up.
Can you just shake the branch? Dude, that guy is my hero. We got to get him a cake.
Yeah, I can.
You got to get it.
got it. Here it comes. Yeah!
Hold on, we got some of the drone. Wow. All the blades are still on it.
Is it broken?
All the blades are still on it.
It's not even broken.
Did you film?
The door opened up and that's it. That's amazing.
Dude, look at that.
It's a little bit broken.
Timmy's
Is that?
Yeah, a little bit.
There was another bit that fell down somewhere.
Yeah, Charlie really bad in this shoot. That's what you get when you get just these low freaking price amateur drone pilots. He came back from Chicago and then drove straight here, and then he's got to leave here tomorrow night and go to Texas. And I'm just pissed because the drone might be broke.
The drone rescue had drained us some precious time and light too. We therefore had to make a quick exit down yet another 5-star trail.
So we had some drone problems, to say the least, but we've just ridden this trail and it is absolutely sublime. Fiddle Creek. Does it say Fiddle Creek? Anyway, that says Fiddle Creek. And wow, all time, one of the best trails I've ever ridden. It's like a 30-minute descent with just obscene levels of grip. So yeah, here we are in the dark. But time now for a couple of shandies, I guess. So you've just been in Downieville for 3 days. Capped it all yesterday with probably the finest trail ever, called Fiddler's Creek. Absolutely stunning, like 30-minute descent. So we're just now climbing out of what was, the centre of the gold rush, and heading to Grey Eagle, to Mark Weir's house, and we're going to get some shuttles out of there up onto some peaks, a bit of lakes, a bit of rock action. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. I think coming here in like, fall, winter, it's so quiet, there's just nobody here, and the trails are empty, the trails are grippy. It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. Simple as that, really. We're just about to do a shuttle ride to the top of the mountain, and the bike's lined up to save us some pills, as they say. Pills being bars of electric. It's the boys.
Adventure is where you find it.
Hey, bikes.
So we're now in the hills above Grey Eagle. We're in the deuce and a half truck. Weir's driving, Tim's in there changing gear. We've Kurt at the back here. Kurt's telling us all the stories. It's quite funny that apparently this is where the first ever downhill skiing took place. Because the prospectors back in 1860 were kind of snowed under with 30 foot of snow. Well, prospectors were snowed under 30 foot of snow in the winter. So they, when they found the woods, they had all the spare kind of planks or timber kicking around. So they built it 20 foot lengths of wood. Yeah, 15 to 20 foot lengths of wood. And at the time, they were actually the fastest people on earth. In this valley, on these hills. Now we're just in Mark's deuce and a half. We've shuttled up to a saddle, and now we're going to climb to a cabin. 178,000 miles with a fresh motor.
After rough ride, guess what? Yes, more golden trails. Golden, dude. These shoots can sometimes leave you in tricky situations, chasing the sunset with only low light to guide you back. Luckily for us, the fires are burning bright, with the crew back in the middle of nowhere, obviously.
Jesus!
It was funny.
That thing hit my front brake so hard. That hurt.
With light and batteries running out, we really had to hurry up.
So Greedy Brits tried to get too much shooting done, which means we pushed it to the dark, although there's a beautiful sky to the behind you there.
Easy teasy.
Mark's out of juice.
You wrote this earlier.
Mark's been over the bars.
Oh, I slapped it away.
Slapped you away, but
Oh, God.
I'm out of juice. full stop.
I got a little bit of
Because I gotta
gas
get back.
left.
I gotta get back to the museum. So
Other than that, I'm pretty flat out.
Enough for a small smile.
Okay.
What are we doing now?
So now we're just heading back. Totally dark. Luckily we bought lights. Look at all that.
No, that stuff's for Quakers.
No way would we have made it back to town, so luckily Mark's buddies came to our rescue with a warm fire and some post-ride activities.
You've got some Oregon beer. I think you didn't like that stuff.
Well, it was the first thing I put my hand in, and I don't like people from Bend, that's for sure, including.
Can we agree Mark Weir is the world champion of recreation?
Oh yeah.
And the best host of all time? Best host. Best friend.
Yeah.
The best friend you could have. Imagine.
Thanks for coming.
Honestly.
Yeah.
What a host.
If it wasn't for all you guys, he'd be a hell of a lot more fun.
And what a host of friends.
Join us next time when we head to Death Valley for more shenanigans on EMBN.